Okay, for this week, we're going to continue working on the 12 column grid that you created last week. You can either create a new one following the instructions from last week's video, or you can use the same one and delete the name part on your grid. So here I have my blank home page is what we're going to be doing a mock-up of. And for this, I want you to introduce an animal. So you can pick your favorite animal, you can pick your pet, you can find stock images on unsplash.com, or you can use a photo you took yourself. So let's begin by inserting a photo. I'm not looking for perfection in this assignment. I'm more so looking to see that you're exploring other tools before I introduce the final project, or the first phase of the final project next week. So here we have your blank grid, and we are going to go up to the main menu, up to the left here, with the Figma logo. We'll drop down, and let's go to File and Place Image. All right, I am going to do my dog here. This is Monroe, and you'll see that it's loaded on the cursor, and we can just click. So it automatically sizes it to fit this grid. You probably want to start with an image that is 768 pixels by 1024 pixels with a 92 ppi resolution. And I am going to move this over here to the side. Now you're going to see that it automatically snapped to the halfway, the middle part of the web page. In order to resize this, I am going to temporarily disable that by holding down Control, and I'm going to resize this image. If I double click here, I got my boxes. I'm still holding down Control, and I'm going to hold down Control here. All right, I'm going to bring it up here. If I go to Fill right here, after I double click it, if I press Fit, there we go. It automatically has the whole picture, and I have it line up to my grid. All right, a little bit there. There we go. I am leaving room at the top here for a header, and at the bottom for a footer. So let's go down to the shape tools and pick our rectangle, and let's do a rectangle for our header. Again, I am going to click on it, and if I hold down Control, I can resize it without it snapping. I can keep holding down Control here. There we go. And I'm going to pick a color for this. Over on the left with the box selected, you can go to Fill, and I think I'm going to do maybe this light purple here. All right, with this box still selected, I can simply hold down Option and duplicate it and drag it right down. So now I have the same box as my footer. And then I'm going to add some text right down here to the text button. All right. You can see to the right here, I have a 96 font size. It's gonna be way too big. So I'm gonna do, let's see what it looks like at 24 here. And I already have some text ready to go. All right. That is quite small. I am going to select this and go back over to typography, and I'm going to go up to 48. All right. Holding down the control, I'm going to move it to center in between the other half of the home page. Right here. All right. Couple things you're going to want to include in the header are a navigation bar, which is basically calls to action. So you can do, for example, a text that says about holding down the control. There we go. I'm going to make it a little bigger here. So select that. Let's do over to typography. Let's do 40 looks good. You can change the color of it if you want. Against this kind of light purple, I think I'm going to keep it black so that it's easier on the eyes. Probably a weird color might be a little distracting. Let's do another one that says, let's see, gallery. And you'll be able to see where you would be able to see more pictures of her. All right. And let's do one that says contact, in case anybody wanted to book her for an event. Holding down control. Let's move it over here. I'm going to move all of these actually over here. All right. And then you're going to want to put something on here also that lets the viewer know that this is what this page is about. So I'm simply going to write her name again. So Monroe. Let's increase the size of this. I'm going to do 96. All right. And holding down control, I'm going to move that right. I'm going to center it above the text below it here. And I'm actually going to move each of these a bit over. There we go. Often you will find should be all the time, you will find the same calls to action in the footer. So I'm just gonna select about, I'm gonna hold down Shift and click the gallery. I'm gonna hold down Shift and click context. So I have all three of these words selected now. If I hold down the Option key, you'll see the duplicate cursor showing up behind the black one. So if I hold down Option, I can just drag a second copy right down here. And then I am going to put a, let's see here. I'm going to put a copyright down here. My name. I don't love using this text throughout the whole page, so I'm gonna find a sans serif simpler font here, and I'm gonna put this down in the corner here. Yeah, you should put your name down here too. And then I am going to present this and see what it looks like on the actual web. So if I go up to the right here and click this little, looks like a little play button, it says present, and I click that. This is loading. There we go. What I want you to do is take a screenshot of this and take a screenshot of your homepage with the grid on it, and you can hand those two files in to the assignment folder. Thank you.